Firing! Don't stop! We need more! Need help here, Danny! You! Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready!
Pedro, mueve la polla.
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
War begins! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Oye, tú.
Die, you swine!
Pero madre mía, si es el Carles.
Get ready! Get coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs!
Venga.
Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! Die! What the fuck are you waiting for? Die, you mother swine! Take cover! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me! Fuckers!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Por el principio me lo voy a jugar de nuevo. Que se escucha un huevo el juego.
Ay, amigo.
¿Quién está enamorado? ¿He sido yo?
Sí.
Es que la gente me pone que lo vean. Aquí no.
Voy a buscar lo que digo.
Ah, el tipiquito que me pasa al final de la cena. Y luego ponen tu top 10 mejores mujeres de 6.
Dentes Fortuna, you vat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
word. That is fucking impressive.
Vamos a ver.
It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse.
Yo me quedo por aquí.
Berghoff must be made of money.
Baiteo de puerta. Y me mata cegado, tú que muy bueno en este juego.
Tres arriba.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Mandamos en Pedro.
¿Cómo?
Lo tenemos ahí.
Sir.
Por pasillo, porque...
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Around them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
What are you after here?
Sí.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Ese no está con nuestro equipo antes.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Me ha pegado a mí, pero vale bien.
¿Dónde está, Pedro?
Atrás, Jay. Perfecto.
We're not enemies.
Sigue la banda, la suelo.
We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Quiero llorar, Pedro.
No, no. Qué más mejor que el Nick Reyes.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here. Listen, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
¿Estás nervioso, Hugo?
Nangu,
Y en vez de decir Pedro, ¿por qué no sacas?
vuelve con tu novia, Mr. Correa.
Tengo un puto Marshall, no puedo disparar mientras me muevo.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. That's why we're talking here. We have no intention of attacking you. You might be concerned that we're lying about who we are, but we showed you our letter with its seal. That should be enough for you, or is it not?
You don't seem like any messenger to me. Didn't you say you were... Don't try to pull them.
Don't listen to him. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, we've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia. And we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance. That's... It seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence.
Indeed, I thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem and vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Farewell.
¿Quién ha tirado eso? Que me ha aturdido, bro. Tienes una banda ahí, James.
Yo la tengo banda.
Deba.
Es que tiro mi ulti, Pedro. Con la ulti a la Jet y al Phoenix me la he cargado.
Whistle to that dog.
Tengo
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Listen, would you have some scraps?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison. I've got one last sausage and I'll... Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under good...
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in what? Have you ever been to a proper...
No, I haven't. Why would the Lord?
True. Well, they'll invite me. I might be only a noble's bastard, but Sir Hans opens doors for me, if you get my...
Aye.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now for a month...
Oh, right.
Don't worry.
Oh, te tanto conmigo, que hace la puta reina.
Me das una paja, ahora vengo.
Te acompaño.
Here, Matt.
Come on, Conrad.
Henry! Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't. You better keep your nose out of it.
I apologize.
That's all right. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. We'll deliver our message if we arrange a truce. Well, how about stretching our legs?
You're in the mood for that after...
Certainly. So then?
All right, just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it.
Let's save the... Keep the biting remarks. You've got armor on, so just grab your... Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
¿Te gusta el Shero o qué? A mí me mola mucho, la verdad.
Me gusta porque se me sale a lo mejor del Lugo.
Sí, vienen por aquí.
One little game, and then you go and take my last grocery.
Sí, porque los enemigos con los compañeros son es realmente imbécil, pero conmigo son Milo J.
Ready?
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Ya, como juego. Te lo juro por...
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work off a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Qué buena es la Jett ahora.
I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Bernard would weep to see you. You want to wear me down like that? You mustn't stop attacking. You have to chain your strikes.
Es que yo te diría... Yo me voy a quedar cubriendo esta puerta.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Reina por ahí.
Ni un tiro le ha entrado, qué bien.
But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking,
La clave ahí.
you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly.
Qué puta juego tiene el Joker. Ha matado en Oscar.
Tira a tu derecha, Pedro.
Ya, ya.
Leave me some room! Defend yourself properly.
Me llamó Orcu me dijo, deja tu tubo y vente conmigo, la bicha.
Good!
¿Te dijo eso?
Nice!
Yo lo aceptaría.
Pues yo no, tu amistad vale más que jugar con el Orcu. Me voy mañana, ¿vale?
Vale.
Nice!
Qué buena es la Jett ahora.
Good!
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
¿Qué?
You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
¡Perfumo!
¿Quién le pega la mierda?
That's it!
Decía yo que la silla.
Oh.
Aje.
Nice, Henry.
Salud. El hijo de puta torroño.
But what about a riposte?
Okay.
Reckon you can manage that?
I wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready!
Unai.
Why didn't you strike afterwards? Nice.
Hey, Jay, ¿por qué no jugamos de gol?
No, préstame que se viene la historia.
Well,
¿Estás listo para el
hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard.
¿Qué quieres que te
That
diga,
wasn't
bro?
bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right?
Es que la gente puede jugar competitivo en oro.
Estás viendo arriba, ¿no? Estás viendo la cacechola.
Pero hermano, ¿tú qué? ¿Qué saben cómo pasarme las balas? Lee mi movimiento.
Una más, Pedro.
No. Nice. Nice.
Una más.
Good riposte.
¿Por qué me
Nice
dejas
work,
entrar?
Henry. All right. I get it. Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanation.
Let's have one training jump to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a way to spice things up. How about 100
Cuando te
groschen?
queden 4 segundos que escuches el pip, ahí te das
All right, 100 groschen it is.
Defend
Te
yourself.
compraba algo.
Off to a good start.
Te compraba un Lamborghini Uru y a ti te compraba un Terrenator.
Toma.
Un Terrenator que va por agua, mar, tierra y cielo, tú. Una locura. Esta bola es
Le digo, esa gente, joder, y que no puedo mover.
No se queda enredado entre las plantas.
Yo te he preguntado. Y le digo, vas último, cállate la mano. Mamá, te voy a meter un cabezazo.
Tú basto.
Hoy me voy para... El Feni me ha tirado el acelerador literalmente. Hoy me voy para el sol.
Grita un poquito más, Jay.
Pedro. ¿Podemos jugar hasta que yo consiga las 8000 fichas para pillarme la reina? Coño, cabrón, tengo 7300.
Ahí también me quedan 1000. Pero creo que no los consigo hoy.
You are a fucking motherfucker.
Sí, vive solo.
¿Cómo que a la reina?
A la reina la he escuchado.
Muchos personajes.
Pedro, pero tú no usas la espina todo el tiempo, tú la usas de vez en cuando. Yo la quiero hacerla, quiero probarla y si no me gusta, pues no la vuelvo a usar.
A lo mejor.
Y si me gusta, la perdiste para siempre.
Y Jay, te juro que me compro una que tú le das un botón y insta piquea un personaje.
Venga, yo te reporto.
No puedes.
Te reporto. Llama al club. Llama al club y te reporto.
Dile que la reina
No.
¿Qué pasa?
El Pedro está diciendo que si me pillo la reina me va a pegar.
Yo también te voy a pegar.
Ay, ay Dios mío, pero tú por qué pones gusto. Pero si me hago un gaze me compro la reina para mí, ¿vale?
Venga. Si no, no te la puedo comprar.
Hermano, ¿quién coño está aquí?
Que luego gay no se mete con nosotros.
Pedro, ¿qué te ha pasado, picha?
Porque pasó de chillar, este mi mismo dormido al lado.
Que viene Leis, Pedro. Prepárate.
Cállate la boca.
¡Ay, voy para el sol!
Madre mía.
Es que Jehová es mi salvador y nada me faltará entre terrible mierda. Entre terrible sufrimiento me salvará. La Virgen María.
¿Cómo?
No, María, bueno, Virgen era. Que tú supieras. Ay, como el lobo. El huevo por cámara.
Venga.
Pero si María está abuela, estaba casando de tu abuela.
¿Dónde vivías, Jay? Es verdad, Rhode Island.
Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trusky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
¿Dónde va a meterse en el cuarto? Si es que poco menos cabemos nosotros, vamos a meter más cosas en el cuarto.
No le he dado tú.
Truck.
No, la apuñalan.
O compro una litera.
Come here, boy.
Uy, me gente estoy diciendo la muela en una litera. Follamos en una litera y subimos para la arriba, nos follamos arriba, abajo, arriba. O tú te trepas la litera de arriba y yo meto la pollita por la rendija de la cama por arriba.
Yo estoy en directo.
Since that last time in Ratai.
¿Cómo?
Yo estoy directo.
Y tú te quedas algo que tienes que, no sé, decirlo antes de hacerlo. ¿Qué te pasa a ti? Yo no puedo decirlo que si no por público.
Feels like an eternity.
Cállate ya ahí.
We had no lack of excitement. Anyway,
So, ¿han escuchado
I
de que
kicked
tú
your
solo puedes
ass
por cámara?
because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Que el Pedro se amarraba el cable en la
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare, and you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
Ya empezamos.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
¿Cómo se ve que estaba aquí? 140 le metí.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away, and if I hadn't left him a fistful of coins to boot,
Ya está aquí la Lucía, Pedro.
Rushing around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Sí, Pedro.
Got nothing to regret.
Que está la Lucía aquí.
Turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And?
Pedro,
Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Tiro segador y te asomas, ¿vale, Pedro?
She's my sweetheart.
Ah, don't be such a monk.
No.
Listen up.
Wild. So when she... Enough. You want to be a and you talk like that about... You know, this travel...
Apart from the mosquito.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper.
Oh my goodness!
Sí se ve.
Don't make trouble.
Bueno, el puto
¿Qué
de...
corre, Ortiz Pedro? El pro está troleando ya. Está troleando, ya está troleando. Yo le veo remontada a esto, pero yo no sé por qué tú estás así de tontito.
It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah?
Te odio.
You didn't see
Pídeme que
me.
te compro.
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean,
Que sí
were you
que...
getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Doble cuchillo y...
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious... And I thought you'd come round to think...
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pat. We forged it together before he was slain.
Sí, yo ya no tengo mi cuadro.
I suppose you've heard enough of that.
Me preguntó al Carles si estoy en Play 5.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? The Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig was his real father. It's complicated. And let's leave it at that.
Pues punta a jugar Valorant con estos.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty
Valorant es
left.
Valorant.
Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Diamante o algo. Si no fuera por culpa del puto Jay, sí sería diamante yo.
Fellas, come and help us get out of this ark.
Are you really going to pay there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Puto Jay no llegó ni a plata.
Woman, Oates.
Pero yo, porque...
Some wine to warm our blood.
Yo juego para disfrutar.
Sí.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. Here, I intend to live a little.
Ganamos. Gracias a mí.
Blasted iron shirt.
¿Se puede venir, no, Pedro? ¿Qué está hablando de que yo bajo a bronce y de plata no subo? De plata no llego. ¿A qué tú estás dando esa información tan valiosa?
Es que, tío... Ya me jodería. Ya me jodería, dice.
¿Quién te ha dicho eso, vos?
La Lucía. O lo que es el equivalente al Pedro.
Novia, ¿no?
Well, responsibility.
¿Cómo lo que dijiste de la leucemia, la broma del perro?
¿Cómo?
Lo que le haría al perro con...
Como que el perro que habla.
Y el chame está
That's you. Fit for a king. That really shrivels the old ballsack.
Última chica.
No me jodáis.
What's the matter?
Así como juega aquí. Con la pantalla apagada y con muñones.
Let's go to them. Sir.
Plantation, documentation.
Got to sneak closer.
¿Ya cuando se pone nervioso cuando hablo?
¿Cómo?
Hear that singing? They must be close.
Pues yo la veo ganable, Pedro, en verdad.
Bueno.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
¿Cómo la ves, Pedro?
Que no tenemos que perder ninguno.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. They have to get closer to the others.
¿Hablaban del qué?
Porfa. Dame esa banda al Pedro, toma. ¿Pedro? Ay, yo quiero este color. Yo quiero este color. Me quedan 10 fichas de esas, no, 5 más y me la compro.
Del LOL. No toco el LOL en mi puta vida.
Por aquí viene uno ya.
Es que la regla se me ha hecho invisible. Voy a llamar al Dani.
¿Al Dani para qué?
Y el Pau.
Al Pau.
¿Se la saco, no?
Yo creo que sí.
Completamente en lo cierto yo, Carlos. Toma, hostia.
Pedro.
What are you
Sí.
gaping at? Shoot!
Qué malo, Pedro.
Venga, venga.
Don't just stand there, you idiot! Off the
Dale,
left!
que me
On
lleva
the
para
flank!
por un sonido del chat de agua, una tu cualquier receta. ¡Hemos ganado!
Sí, vale, pues vamos a ver 20 puntos.
Chico, ¿cuento algo?
You're rescuing a damn
Estoy en bronce
distress.
otra vez. He vuelto a mi camisa humilde.
Really?
What exactly no he llegado a plata ni una vez en mi vida.
Oh shit. Oh, you've been hit. What?
Y todo por culpa de Loquito Valerito. Por culpa de Noah.
We can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Pedro. Oh, Pedro, que Loquito del...
You've got to flee.
Masón.
Can you walk?
Oh, man, it's... Lead the way.
Y la diosa con un tema.
¿Con quién? ¿O solo?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
¿Gypsy? ¿Chiquín?
Sí, pero quitan de la rambla.
Ah, vale. Va a llover piedra.
Va a llover pollas para el Jay. Jay, perdimos esta partida y me pido el valor. Que quiero seguir en plata.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
¿Qué pasa, mala?
How far is this Trotsky? There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them.
¿Qué pasa,
And
vale?
then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on.
Ojo, maldito socialista.
You watch this side of the rock.
Carles, te voy a empalar.
And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. They come back, give me a full report.
¿Qué?
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Shut up. La voy a dar, la reina mía.
Still easier here. With that skirmish on the other side. Stumbling about in pitch black. With all your talk starting behind you. Who's out? Get it. Then you them. Still can't see bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
Tío, lo de que empiece una partida y se vaya, bro.
They're coming here. Stand still.
Ay, me quedan 17 segundos, tío.
Estaba hablando con mi amigo en serie, que se hizo mi amigo afuera, le di un poquito de tabaco. ¿Y a lo que me dijo? Te salvaste tú, pero no el duque. Así que Pedro se ha sacado un pasaje para Málaga, digo para Málaga, para Estepona, y va de camino.
Vale, perdón, creía que te pones a la Coruña.
Sí, pero digo Estepona, porque Málaga no es Estepona.
Into the rocks.
Sí,
No, pero tan loco.
Sí, pero no es lo mismo Málaga que Estepona. En Estepona hay edificio. En Málaga hay edificio, en Estepona no. En Estepona hay coche eléctrico, en Málaga hay coche eléctrico, en Estepona se están quitando los coches con un caballo.
pero sí que más que más
Creo que tengo que botar con Morrepo.
Ah, en Borja que tienen los coches con los caballos.
There's more of them up top.
Cuidado que sale el equipo.
Take cover.
Otra vez Frankfurt, tío, qué
¿El
pesado.
borrepo sigue sacando la leche a las cabras?
Skibidi Toilet.
Pero en Borrepo no fue que hace poco se inventó la antorcha.
En Monrepo se inventó peste negra.
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night. We can't see shit.
Hombre, en el parque donde estaba el skate,
Don't say genius. Calm down, for fuck's sake. Stop it. This
Ah, pues yo me lo voy a follar con el culo bien duro.
No, wait. Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here.
Queda así de pones a 4 y te voy el culo bien duro.
Hostia, que salió esta loco por dinero y que la está viendo en YouTube. Salió.
¿Desde qué?
Hermano, locurón. Que estamos jugando con Tun Tun Sahur. Y con el Pepe.
¿Qué pasa, bala? No digas eso, brother.
Yes?
Tienes actitud.
¿Qué sé, brother? ¿Qué quieres que te diga?
¿Qué pasa, bala? ¿Qué actitud?
Ya dice.
¿Y cómo es?
Pero ¿cómo es el yes?
Me estoy muriendo. Y el doctor me dijo que la salvación son tus besos. ¿Me los das?
Tu pallico.
I'll kill you. Alert! To arms!
Me ha dicho que soy un 8.75.
Venga.
Que tiene una
Mi
habilidad de
abuela es como un
8.75.
fornite.
Escucha, Ángel, tienes un 8.75 de habilidad en armando paredes. No es
El Ángel tiene un 8.75 de probabilidad de ir a la carta.
Es verdad, Ángel.
Y tiene estrella nuevo coche.
There's a path, but through fissures. There's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Que tiene un 87.5 de probabilidad.
Jay, ¿me regalas un coche de $1000 y me lo mandas para acá?
En verdad lo que te puedo mandar es que el sillón por aquí siempre. Mira, después te encargas tú allá de montarlo.
No te vayas, entramos por la noche los de Guace y nos llevamos las piezas.
Perfecto. Y montamos el coche, ¿no? Montamos un McLaren.
Claro.
Montamos un McLaren con el motor de un Smart.
Y con las nuevas Mercedes.
Y el guardabarro un Ferrari.
¿Cómo flexean coches cuando en Borrepón existe?
Venga.
Hugo, ¿sabes un coche?
Creo que
Tú te estás sacando un carnet de caballo, ¿no?
Creo que el único que tiene coche.
Sí, el carnet. El carnet para montar a tu puta madre, Ángel.
El único que tiene coche y moto es el José. Y porque luego se lo paga cuando le compra McDonald's.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit.
Que la cartera de comprar
Perdón.
¿Estás jugando ya, Pedro? ¿Estás jugando ya?
Diego, ¿te ha salido?
You're no match for me.
That's a bullshit.
Venga.
¿Por qué me sale cargando? ¿No me entra?
Salte y entra.
Carles, mañana desapareces. Me has puesto nerviosa, nena.
I might teach you how to handle a sword.
Y encima era un niño.
Yo sé que atrás con lo que le dijiste a la chavala que se me de la cara por haberse caído del cielo.
¿Cómo?
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fist. You did a fine job.
¿Qué dice por la cara?
Puede que es falso el Ángel.
Sí, Ángel, no sé si fue lo que le dijo, ¿eres un ángel? No te duele la cara cuando te caíste y algo así del
No,
cielo.
le dijo algo como... oye, me enteré que
Que la reina no sé qué
Eso
está muerta,
sí.
pero sigue viva. Es que he hecho mucho peor, bro, que me estás contando.
Me ha dicho que el papá se ha muerto. ¿Tú tienes papá?
It's not so bad.
El Jake, ¿sabes meter que te ha partido? Te hago un croquis.
Es que me está cargando todo, Pedro. Me está cargando todo. Animal. Pero me invita, Pedro.
Pero que me invita, güey. El Jake que se me está partiendo más entre el Valorant.
Horseman. Faster.
Ahora, cargando otra vez.
Venga, que ya vamos 10.
Ahora, Pedro. Entiendo. Enfócate con cero kills.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name won't open any gate.
Fuck. Skalitz is in flames. We're gonna die here.
Pero tienes que sacar solo sobrevivir en el camino, ¿ok?
Bianca.
Come on!
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
There is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Solana.
Christ's sake!
Anything happens.
Come on! You can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
¿Está el otro?
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it.
Dame tu banda, el te el efecto.
Hang in there.
Rápido. ¿Tú puedes bromarte, no?
Look.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you.
Que era broma, nene.
Just a little further.
Toma tu a pecho. Gracias, Pedro, pásame por el bloque. Me tiro por la cara.
Wake up.
Deja con esa banda.
Cógela.
The linden tree.
Mira lo que es, Pedro, la curupipi.
Just like Father always wanted.
Que conecta 15 y doble de
No, we can't stop.
¿Cómo, Pedro, capítulo?
No.
They're all dead.
Perdón.
We aren't yet. Henry, a light.
Cuidado que el sobaco está viendo el que está acá.
Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Aquí está escuchando, Pedro, al nene, al bebecito, al
Sí,
bebé.
a mí me encanta Marco.
Al nene más lindo del mundo, al mejor del mundo. ¿No hay ninguno que se compara a él?
Hold on. Hold on.
Es que, cuidado, Pedro, no hables porque es que Luke es más de Antonio Bandera y el ángel es más de Beyoncé.
Greetings, good wife.
El ángel más de
Fear not.
Baby.
We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
Lil Baby es cantante, ¿no?
Please.
Lil Baby. Sí, ¿no?
Lil Baby, sí.
Right. I'll see what I can
Pero,
do for
Pedro, ¿tú le
him.
contaste a Lugo que la Lucía es Lunay?
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents.
That
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Ah, te me va a matar la de él.
Think against stop!
La de los hacker.
Hakel.
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
El chota de super la inmortalidad no tiene beneficio.
Es hacker.
Ya puedes dejarle sin inmortal, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo?
Que la que lo ha dicho que la inmortalidad no es tan buena como dicen. Uy, pero...
Vale.
No, en verdad no. Ok, te casi cayó.
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cut?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I
understand. But you'll save Hans.
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you... your shoulder. I did my best, but I don't see good no. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and band...
Thanks. I reckon, but I need to get a breath of fresh air.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll... while you're at it, you can stop by the trough. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't... No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some... If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need...
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. I'll go and check on him.
Entonces... Ahí, Pedro.
¿No me deja tirar la habilidad o qué?
That's right. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
¿Pero si jugamos al Cookie Mama en el Roblox?
Used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Seguro es que le escribe las canciones como esfuerzo.
Efectivamente soy yo.
La de él no tiene mierda en la ulti. Hacker.
Hacker.
Hay un guapo de aquí. DJ, Pedro. Pero dicen que una DJ es una victoria. Dicen que aprendemos de la DJ que da la victoria. ¿Hola?
Vale, se aprende de la derrota, pero es que yo no quiero aprender de la derrota bajando de rango.
Yo es que ya no puedo bajar más nada, ya no sé qué hacer con mi vida.
feel like a new man.
Hacemos win trading.
¿Qué?
Win trading.
¿Con quién? ¿Cuánto vamos a pagar? ¿Cuándo lo
Did
dijimos?
what you asked?
And
No,
you
no,
didn't
eso es que
faint
tú y
while
yo
doing
buscamos
it.
parte
I
de la vez,
had
pero
to pour a
separado.
whole Lethean potion into you last night. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never so could.
I will.
Well, he's less lucky.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do...
You owe. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion, but I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, you ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a struggle.
¿Cómo?
All right.
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow scent. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath
Pedro,
leading up
tu
to
prima
the
me cago.
rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiff.
All right. Seeing him lying there gives me...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere.
The Lord be...
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you...
Well...
Where should I...
grab when you... And
True.
I'll sort...
All right.
¿Qué había dicho Jay?
El tiburoncito, ¿verdad? El ice, si fuera fácil no mejoraríamos.
Carles, yo soy de aquí de un reposo y el valenciano a mí se me da como el culo.
4, 7, 9.
Perdón, Aison.
Pues si el Aison se lo ha llevado.
Ah, no. Yo voy a jugar al Aison.
Ah, shit. Shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I can't be in the ground soon enough.
Charcutero gameplay.
May the earth rest lightly on
Que no se note que la Lucía está yendo al traductor.
find peace. And don't come out to haunt anyone.
No, yo me quedo más. Está aquí.
Hostia, le traductín.
No, que no me queda mucho ahí.
Damn. Shoulder still hurts like hell. Well, you know it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
Pero que no se note que lleva
That's it. Chamomile. Right. I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
4, 7, 9.
Pedro?
No, pero si esta no tiene alguno Nami. Es la reina.
Dame la banda ahí. Cuando gusta la perita, gusta la banda.
Pues tiene que reír, venga.
Viene. Qué bien.
Chupando sobas.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Vengo ahora, no puedo jugar por un ratito.
Está vacilando, ¿eh?
Somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Burgos. We're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Burgos. I've never met you before.
Lord von Burgos is reinforcing his garrison
hacemos,
on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. Huh? Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are.
Chupa la huella. ¿Dónde va?
Toda mierda, me tengo que ir, chavales.
¿Estás en un avión?
Sí, me he llegado. Pegado.
Shit! I can't handle this.
Rápido, es que tengo que hacerlo. Tírese.
Sí.
Pero tengo cosas importantes.
Venga, que se me ha acabado.
Y no vuelvo a jugar partida competitiva contigo.
Pero, ¿tú sabes lo que tienen cosas que hacer importantes?
Cállate la puta boca.
Pero, Hugo, tú trabajas y cuando tengas tu cosa me hablas.
Venga. Mister, es que el G siempre hace lo mismo, lo de salirse de las putas partidas.
Ya no es ese, mejor del rango a mí.
Pedro, tengo 2 kills y tú tienes 3. ¿En qué coño afecto yo?
Porque vamos 5-6. No es que vayamos perdiendo por 10.
Seems Bajena isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know how much you've heard. They came here saying they was from Lord von... But for sure they wasn't von Burgos people. But they sure sounded keen.
Maybe they were...
Look here. I almost got slaughtered. God be praised that my... So, your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you...
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Burgov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't.
Promises are made to be broken, except I have...
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit.
I'd be it, but be careful while you're at it. You don't...
What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, but what he needs most...
Here.
Excellent. Now I gave you two the last of my supply. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have it. You, my eyes...
All right. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but...
That's grand. More, and not to worry, it'll all... I have a book here with the recipe.
I can read.
I'll
take the book just in case, but if you...
Of course. Everything... Find the recipe for chamomile decoction. And remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. All right. First, You have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Qué tío.
¿Se ha ido?
Sí.
A mí eso también me lo hizo una vez.
What did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Highlight de la
Hear
reina.
that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
El
All
pollo.
right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the...
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better.
All right.
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you.
Sure.
When you're done, you won't miss it.
Ojo, los ángeles de la 9.
Ya estoy, ¿ves que no soy tan tal, no soy esto? Soy rápido, coño. ¿Hola? ¿Pedro?
Here.
¿Hugo?
Dime.
¿Pedro? Pedro,
¿Qué?
ya estoy aquí.
Que me has dejado aquí.
¿El que va a salvar la partida?
Discapacitado. Estás ahí,
¿Quién, yo?
nos han ganado 4.
Porque yo no estoy...
Sí.
Coño, chicos, pues tenemos que hacer cosas de persona adulta, ¿vale? ¿Te vas a cambiar la multitud del coche?
Ah, fuck.
A mí cuando me abandonaste no era por hacer cosas de adultos.
¿Qué?
Cuando me abandonaste a mí en medio de la partida.
Hugo, yo no puedo estar despierto más de las 10 de la noche porque hay una escena en serie mirando por la ventana.
Suicídate.
And may God give you your just reward.
¿Qué vas a hacer, Pedrote, culote?
Mira, FIFA.
Estoy poco mal, cojones.
Abandonar partidas también.
¿La tienda del cambio?
Sí.
¿Cómo está?
Muy bonito.
Sí, guapísimo.
Una nueva.
Qué pena que en el YouTube no se vea cuando te una, que en el directo del Lugo no se vea cuando uno se une al grupo.
Sí, ¿no?
Qué pena.
Qué pena. Era para salir 500 veces y entrar 500 veces más.
Ya, entonces yo también lo haría, pero con una foto peor que la tuya.
Es que no tiene ninguna.
Bueno, Jay no tientes a la suerte.
¿Qué no tiene?
Jay no tientes a la suerte.
¿Qué no la tiene?
Jay no tientes a la suerte. Jay no tientes a la suerte porque el Pedro es muy hijo de puta. Yo la he visto, Jay.
Pero que no la tiene, que no tiene nada feo.
Jay, que yo la he visto.
Que son las madre, ya te las he visto todas, que eso es lo que hay. No hay nada que yo diga, oye, cuidado. Y tú sabes que yo no tengo vergüenza, a mí me da lo mismo.
No, no. ¿Qué? En 4-7
Bad dreams, you must be Pavlov.
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
Hans?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedy she knows. And it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Ahora voy a perder el FIFA también, yo voy a dormir.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth.
Pedro, que se te ha visto el plumero.
Stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father.
Pedro, que se te ha visto el plumero.
And avenged my parents.
Oh, that they can have real meat. What strikes you as the most important?
I just told you.
You know his name. That could mean you'll meet him again. Or on the other hand, it's a deception and he wants to ensnare you in a trap. One way or another.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But this is all...
Aye. That's the best remedy for many ails. Breakfast is on the table, and we must save...
Siempre mi equipo.
Estoy que apuñalar a una mujer por...
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquets in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this war.
Of course. I did bring it...
And for that, and I'm great. I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a ball.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Human?
¿Tu mentalidad hielo, Pedro? ¿De verdad?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. A very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zhelyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I...
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here... But the thing I want to know is...
Well, as I said, we took him captive.
There must have been 10 of them. I had them.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth.
Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck.
Fortuna.
See that?
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Venga.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. Well, that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse.
I admit it.
As far as I could tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. But I reckon you paid off part of your...
True enough.
Hey, to be honest, by a stroke of luck, we were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune.
Once we get back to Rattay...
Do tell. What else did the two of you...
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important mission. We have to get to Trotsky.
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelyov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way.
I'll prepare a bit of food for...
But I do. Once we've settled our business...
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you...
I have something. Ma had trouble because of you. I want to thank... Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlena.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your good hearts.
Voy a salir del puto Kingdom Come, tío, y me voy a pillar algo de comida que tengo hambre y el Tamagotchi un tetrapléjico. Suicídate, Jay. Mátate, Jay.